Hey tech fellows, are you struggling to choose the perfect storage option for your iPad or MacBook as a student? Well, you have clicked the right video. I'm your host Rahim. Welcome back to the Everyday Talk, where we dive deep into tech that makes your life not just easier but more efficient and fun. Today we are exploring which storage size you should consider when picking your next iPad or MacBook, as a jump up in the storage of these devices cost significant amount of money. So buckle up and let's get technical, but in a more student friendly way this time. Now, whether you are a high school poet, college engineer, or anywhere in between, the amount of storage you need can really matter, or we can say really make or break your student toolkit or academic toolkit. Let's break it down, starting with the iPad. iPad comes in various sizes ranging from generally 64 GB all the way up to whopping 1 TB. But hey, not everyone needs a terabyte. As a student, your choices depends on how you plan to use your device. Are you a note taker, a digital artist, or maybe a video editor for your school projects? You will have to plan a storage option accordingly. If you are mainly using cloud services like Google Drive and iCloud for your documents and don't share much of these, or don't save or store much of these on your device itself, a 64 to 128 GB of iPad will be just a sweet spot. It's enough to handle all your apps, ebooks, and a good chunk of data without hitting that annoying storage almost full notification. We all just hate it. However, if you are into the graphic design or video editing where files can be hefty, or you just love having everything stored, or including your notes and even movies and shows on your device offline, aiming for 256 GB or more is a safer bet, and it gives you freedom and space to breathe and create without limits. And now when the single projects can reach up to several gigabytes, and even notes and simple notebooks take a lot of storage, more storage is a better option to go with. Now moving over to the MacBooks, they start at 256 GB and go up to 2 TB. As a student, deciding that which option to buy really amps up, because let's face it, nobody likes carrying an external drive to the class, although the SSDs are getting smaller and smaller, as my SSD from Transcend's hold up to 1 TB within a size of regular USB stick. However, for most students, 256 GB tends to be sufficient, especially if you leverage the cloud storage or external storage for bigger files, which is getting common for most of us nowadays, as the cloud storage is getting much cheaper and internet is getting faster and reliable. But for those of you in video production, 3D design, or software development, starting at 512 GB makes more sense. It provides the extra room for large softwares, database, and those endless video files. And if you want to store files on your MacBook, then at least choose a 1 TB option or 2 TB, as game developers are also bringing flagship titles like Resident Evil and Assassin's Creed. It is much better for all the folks who plan to game on Mac to buy the higher storage variant, because these games are going to be really hefty and large files. So from my personal experience, balancing cloud storage with the physical storage smartly means you can opt for a lower capacity device and save some cash that can go towards books, apps like GoodNotes, and let's be honest, coffee. Here's a quick tip: regularly or regardlessly of your device's storage capacity, keeping your files organized and achieving what you don't need regularly can massively just help in managing space. Tools like Notion or Evernote can be fantastic for keeping your digital life cluttered free, and managing storage from the very start is a very clever option, rather than waiting for the rest or for the existing one to fill up and then starting the management and deleting file process, which is really difficult and requires a lot of research and finding out which apps could be used and which not. Alright tech adventurers, that's a wrap up on choosing the right storage for your iPad or MacBook as a student. Remember, the right amount depends on your specific needs and usage habits. If you found this guide helpful, smash the like button and share it with your fellow students. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the Everyday Talk for more insightful tech tips and tricks tailored just for you. Until next time, keep studying smart and using tech for your advantage. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.